right? So anyway, I'm hearing all this stuff. I gotta hear about the next thing. I was like, what do you mean? So is it about a person from his past? Is it the ad click thing? Oh no, Phil, it's not that. If you can believe it, he's had a leaked video of him having an accident. You've got to be joking me. You have got to be kidding me. The number one thing that this man has ragged on me for since 2016, right? The thing that he's had on the monitor behind him, on his screens, in his content for 8 years, that the thing that he actually sold merchandise. Are you aware of this? He took that moment from me, my embarrassing moment. He sold merchandise of it on the internet for profit. This is the lengths of this man, how far he goes to make a living. The scumbaggery that he practices, right? So now, after all of that, okay, going on, he's got his own version that is leaked on the internet. And I'm just like, you've got to be kidding me, right? So I'm thinking it's bullshit, right? I'm thinking this can't possibly be true. This can't possibly be real. This is maybe very similar to the situation with the person who says they had a relationship with him for 10 years. And he says, absolutely not. That's not what it was. It's like it's a gross over exaggeration or something, right? There's no way this could possibly be what's actually going on, right? So what does Rich do when this news hits the internet? What does he do? Do you think he says, well, I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to say, all right, let's relax. I'll come back and regroup later. He jumps on a phone call with Keemstar.
And what about this other thing? One of these girls that you were flirting with or talking to, or however you want to describe it, you sent a video, an X-rated video to her.
No, I didn't. That is factually not true. I would never. You're fucking out of your mind.
Rich,
I did not.
Rich, it's in the studio. You can clearly tell it's in the studio. It's not your face. Can't see your face, but it's you in the studio, and it's basically like a DSP incident moment going on.
I didn't send the video.
Come on.
That's not true.
Brother.
That's not true.
Brother. Come on.
It's not true. I did not send. It didn't. I absolutely didn't.
Brother. I know at least.
Why is he on this call? Why, again, why are you on the call? Why not take a moment to even regroup and figure out what's going on before you jump on a call to talk about it publicly? You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't even know what's happening with these allegations yet. He immediately just jumps on a call. The worst possible thing you can do. Not even assessing the situation or what's going on in the room. Just jump right on a call.
These 3 other people that have seen the video, they tried to send it to me, and I'm like, nope, I don't want it. Come on, bro.
I didn't send it. I do not. And name a fucking. I would love to see what woman who is on Twitter that I sent that to. I defy you to see to just do it.
Okay, so maybe you didn't send it. Okay, would it be possible that someone would have access to your phone and have a recording of you jerking it?
Why would someone have access to my phone?
Okay, so then
they broke it.
Did you see how his attitude immediately changed? You noticed that, right? So he went from outright denying that this ever existed to, wait a minute, why would someone have access to my phone? He just proved that it exists. He literally just proved it existed. Because his whole tone changed, everything. I mean, what an idiot. Again, why? He's blind. There's a difference between you were blindsided. Like, let's say he went on this show with Keem and had no idea what it was about, and then Keem hits him with a shocking question. Oh my God, it's a gotcha question. He's blindsided himself. He literally doesn't even know what is going to be discussed. He jumps on the call and he corners himself live.
Into my phone.
So then you have to have sent it. I'm not trying to gaslight you. I promise you. I'm telling you for a fact that there is a video floating around among all your detractors of you jerking it in the studio. Your face is not in it, but it's clearly your studio. It's clearly you.
You know what the thing is, too, I'll even say? Who gives a shit? That's the thing on top of it. Who cares?
But,
Who gives a
but
someone
this
broke into my phone.
He's going to say why in a second. He's going to say why people should care. And the reason that we're watching this because it has to do with me. Okay?
That's what happened here?
I don't
Maybe
know.
I was sending that to fucking Lauren. Maybe I was sending that so you broke into my phone?
FYI, Lauren is his ex-fiance, who he has a kid with, or multiple kids with. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know this man's personal business. I just know a very cursory understanding of it. But that's like his ex, who he still talks to, his baby mama, essentially, shares custody with the kids with her. Okay?
I don't know if someone broke into your phone. I'm just saying you're claiming you didn't send it.
Maybe that happened. That sounds like the most. Oh, dude, please stop.
Well, just hear me out for a second. Hear me out for a second.
That makes sense now. That makes sense. Because I have sent my kid's mom a video of my short dong.
And it gets worse.
And so the other day I saw a code saying that someone from Phoenix, Arizona, probably behind an IP address or a VPN, was trying to gain access to my phone.
You know what is strange? This is the second time you brought up
another one.
Okay.
Oh yes, I've sent her a picture of my short dong and me stroking it, and I am proud that I have.
Within moments, that was what, 20 seconds? That was probably 20 of the most painful seconds anyone could ever go through on the internet. Seriously. So just think about this. Within 20 seconds, he admits, not only did he do the deed, at first he said he didn't, now he says he's done it. That's number one. Number two, he said he never sent it. Now he says he did send it. Okay, so now he admitted that. Number three, he's admitting that he still has this on his phone. I want you to think about that. This woman is his ex. Yes, they share custody of kids together, but he's not with this woman anymore. Why does he still have this video on his phone? What the hell? Imagine, like, has he saved everything he's ever had on his phone in history? Ever? Like, what is going on? Why would he still have it on there? You would get rid of it, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's insanity. Absolutely insane what's going on right now. And he's all just admitting all of this within 20 seconds. And then he says, oh, I had a notice on my phone that someone from a VPN might have had access. So let me get this straight. You got a notice that someone via a VPN got access to your phone and you didn't do anything about it. You didn't change all your passwords. You didn't archive your content. If you knew something like that was on there, you didn't get rid of it. You just left everything as is and said, oh, well. But you know what? I believe that because this is Rich. This is the guy who he has to get high to even stream. So can you imagine him actually taking action about any notice he's ever received about anything? Like, there's been times when if I didn't take action, I would have been screwed. There was one time I got a notice, thanks for contacting us. Your power will be turned off on Monday. Now, imagine if I just said, I won't do anything about that. My power would have been turned off because it was my detractors reaching out to my phone company, socially engineering them and pretending to be me, telling them I wanted my power turned off. Okay? That's only one example. There's been tons of examples of things like this. Can you imagine? Seriously. just ignoring something this big. Oh, someone has access to your phone via a VPN. I'll just ignore that. Hopefully it'll just blow over, right? There's nothing possibly on my phone that anyone could do anything with. What? So, I mean, serious, this is just insane at this point, right? It's wild. It's so ridiculous. But it continues. Now, I don't want to listen to the whole thing. Like, this is a giant 10-minute conversation. But I want to find, maybe we'll listen to the end because I think this is where it is. But basically, the whole reason this is coming up, because I'm involved in it, is the insane hypocrisy here. Okay, let's see if we can find it. If not, we'll skip to the end.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Okay, so here's the issue, right? You're missing the point. I don't believe you, by the way. I think you sent this video to a different girl, not Lauren. But regardless, I don't know. So, you know, we can sit here.
Can I ask a $1 million question? What does my personal life, if it's
I'm just about to answer this. Okay.
Right. And the funny part about this, I want to hear what he just said. What does my personal life have to do with this? Well, Rich, what did my personal life have to do with anything you covered on your channel for the last 10 years? Yet you covered every aspect of my personal life. You watched every intrusive, privacy-breaking detractor video about me. You covered my bankruptcy. You covered WWE champions and the spending. You covered every possible moment that I ever did something that could become newsworthy. You covered it. So for a decade, you covered everyone else's dirty laundry that should have been their personal shit. But now that your personal shit's on the internet, why is it anyone's business? Because you made it their business with your actions for the last decade, you incredibly hypocritical piece of shit. That's why.
Okay. So listen, this is why this is important. All right. Because of hypocrisy, and the internet loves hypocrisy. On the Review Tech USA streams, RTU streams, there's a picture of Phil in the incident in the background, something that you keep on your monitor 24/7. But lo and behold, Rich is also a gooner who's sending videos of him jerking it off to women online. It's the hypocrisy why people care.
And the worst part about it is my incident, nothing is visible whatsoever. It's just a silly face being made, not even audio. And it was an accident. It wasn't something that was intentionally done and calculated. I said, I've consciously thought and decided to do this. Let's do it. It wasn't, it was a mistake. It was, you know, completely accidental. Oops, the camera was on the whole time, right? He's chosen to make this video. He chose to send it. He still has it on his phone all these years later for some bizarre fucking reason. But somehow it was okay to make fun of me for 8 years. But now it's no one's business that this is happening to him, right? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What he's done or is doing is way worse than the one moment that was an accident that I had. I didn't choose to consciously do this. It was a mistake. It wasn't ever meant to be public. He made a video to give out to people.
Team, how the hell do you compare someone breaking into my phone? And
well, I don't know they broke into your phone.
Pictures to someone going, oh, the camera's on during my live stream, where people, it's a public space for people to watch, dude.
And even so, if that's a point that he's making, it doesn't matter. It's still an embarrassing moment. You shared mine for 8 years and made it the focal point of your streams because it made you feel better about yourself because you're a living embarrassment. Every moment you're streaming is the worst moment of your life, the most embarrassing moment you've ever had, correct? So every day when you turn on your stream, the clown show continues. But just because you have that moment on a screen behind, you feel good about yourself because someone had a bad moment. You got to remind yourself of that constantly, right? So now your bad moments are continuing and you're creating more every day. It's everyone's business to bring it up, Rich. It is, because you made it everyone's business to see my one moment for 8 years. Now it's everyone's business to bring up all of your moments. It's the ultimate payback and the ultimate justice.